Hello, gossiper Sharoni here. So TMZ had to issue an apology because apparently on Thursday, September 11th, when they were doing the news on Charlie Kirk is assassination, laughter was heard in the background. And what Harvey told the media was that some members of his team, employees, were watching a car chase, and that's the reason for the laughter. So I'm gonna see if I could find that video and play it for you. But now they have issued an apology. I did not know this was going on. I found out about this earlier today, and it's like, what? TMZ, TMZ has everyone all over the place, because whenever news breaks, especially here in America, leave it to TMZ to bring the one to bring you the news. So it says, totally out of line. TMZ apologizes for newsroom laughter heard during Kirk killing. So it says TMZ issued an apology on Thursday, September 11th, after staff erupted in tone deaf laughter during live stream coverage of the killing of American conservative political activist Charlie Kirk. The apology came less than 24 hours after an unidentified shooter opened fire at a college university, killing Kirk, a media personality and author. A political ally of President Donald Trump, Kirk was fatally shot speaking at an event at Utah Valley University on Wednesday, September 10th. We apologize to anyone who heard that, as we were in the middle of covering such a tragic story. TMZ posted in a story online Thursday morning, calling its employees' action totally out of line. The laughter overheard during the coverage was reportedly from employees in another part of the building watching a car chase, according to the outlets. The people watching the reported car chase, which TMZ did not elaborate on, began laughing and clapping in reaction to what they were seeing, but we want to make it clear that they were not cheering in response to the assassination. Nevertheless, the outlet wrote, watching a car chase at that moment was tone deaf, and the sounds of laughter at that critical moment was totally out of line. So yes, people were coming down on them. I was watching it this morning, and I'm like, what? I didn't hear this, but I'm gonna see if I can find the video, and I'm gonna post it, and then tell me your thoughts. And
Janet, go, go, go to have somebody look at the Fox. Trump just posted that Charlie Kirk is dead.
I want to confirm
Okay,
the people in the back
Now
door
get the
cheering
Trump
about
statement
Charlie
in
Kirk. There's a
immediately.
police chase in Temple City right now, and that's what they were watching, not Charlie
So Donald
Kirk related.
Trump just posted.
why would you be laughing and cheering? You might not agree with his views or anything like that, but to cheer and laugh at someone's death, it's kind of, hopefully TMZ is not fibbing right here. Oh, I said fibbing like I'm speaking to kids. But hopefully they're not lying. And, if they did, that was in very poor taste. I just found out also that if you have anything to say negative about Charlie Kirk and the assassination, or just about Charlie Kirk in general, you can lose your job. Yes, it's that serious. You can get fired from your job, which to me is a little overboard. I'm sorry. No one should be making fun of anyone like that, but to lose your job, the money that you make to put shelter, food, clothes. And again, I know you're gonna have people on here, well, you shouldn't have said that. Trust me, I get it. But people are entitled to their opinions. They can say what they want to say. Isn't that what we're fighting for? Democracy, for freedom of speech. It's just that there are consequences, right? So maybe instead of firing the people, just give them what, suspension, or something to that effect, but to take their life of living away from them for you know people who might not agree with what he stand for or what he stood for. But it's everything. It's raw, it's fresh. But yeah, be careful at the job. It's like, even though you have freedom of speech, or you're supposed to have it, there are consequences depending on where you work. So right then and there, keep it to yourself until you get home, where you can chat and do whatever you want. But for now, so let's go ahead and listen to TMZ's apology.
We were live streaming all day during this tragedy when something happened in our office. As we were reporting the assassination of Charlie Kirk, there were some people in the back room away from our news desk here who were watching a car chase, and they were laughing, they were clapping, and you could hear it out here. And we want to make a couple of things clear. One is that I know these people, and they were not laughing, they were not reacting that way about Charlie Kirk's assassination. They were not. They would not work here if they did.
And that being said, we acknowledge that it was horrible timing. And for that, we are sorry.
We apologize. We apologize
I get
that you
why-
had to hear that.
And I get why, if you're watching the stream, you may have felt that that's what the laughter was about. We assure you it was not about that, but it was horrible timing. And
By the way, I get it too, and he gets it because we listened as we were talking.
you can go back and look on the stream. I actually walked off camera to go back and find out what the hell was going on, because it was inappropriate for the laughter at that time. But no one was laughing about the Charlie Kirk tragedy.
Nevertheless, we apologize for the way it sounded.
Gossipers, I'm like 50-50 on it. I'm not sure they were laughing at Charlie Kirk, sorry.